Hey, family, we're at the end of Genesis and about to get into Exodus, or out of Exodus, should I say? That was silly. Okay, but anyways, so let's recap the covenant with Abraham because that's most of Genesis. The covenant, it's a bond, it's a promise, it's like a marriage promise of a heart of hearts, right? That God has with Abraham. He fell in love with Abraham and he said, I am going to make you many descendants to rule many nations, all for God's glory. And he promised him the land, what we know as Israel. But how can they get the land of Israel if they're in Egypt towards the end of Genesis? They're in Egypt because God saved them from famine through Joseph. Joseph ends up being the VP of Egypt and saves his family all through God's glory. Okay, but now they got to get back. Joseph's on his deathbed. He's 110 years old and he says, God's coming. God's going to send for y'all, so be ready. Get your shoes by the door. God's going to send us home. But don't forget to take my bones. But we're going home, y'all.